and today I'm going to be talking about the Lake Ozarks Fire District. So if I were to ask you guys what types of businesses and organizations are important to the average community, what would you guys think? Maybe some of you might think people that work in government offices, like maybe a mayor or governor. Some people might think on a smaller scale, maybe police officers or doctors. And they all are very important, but they're not the only people that are looking out for your safety in your local community. Your local fire department, although you might not always need them or think that, the fact that they exist, they're always looking out for your safety in any case of an emergency. And specifically to this area, I'm talking about the Lake Ozarks Fire District. The Lake Ozarks Fire District serves several different communities within the Ozarks area, and their mission statement, as it reads on their website, is as follows: to provide for the safety of life and property in the Lake Ozark District by serving in a safe, compassionate, and professional manner through the efforts of public education, prevention, fire suppression activities, response to medical emergencies, rescues, and hazardous conditions created by man or nature, in the spirit of fire service, respond to the needs of the citizens and the communities that we serve by fully utilizing the resources provided by the taxpayers of the district. So, as you know, the organization is not-for-profit, and their funds are acquired through the taxpayers. And I urge you all to make a small donation to this organization to support their mission and what they stand for. According to the surveys that I sent out for this presentation, most people would not be opposed to paying a little extra money to promote a more efficient and responsive fire department. If it bothers you to give away extra money, you might think about who you're giving it to first. Instead of a donation, you might think of it as a long-term investment, or maybe even like a personal thanks to the men and women that look after your safety and risk their lives. Because if something did happen to you, you'd feel that much better about your donation. The United States Fire Administration claims that approximately 3,500 Americans each year die due to fires. As a matter of fact, the Lake Ozarks Fire District's website claims that in 2011 alone they had 1,092 calls for fire service, just fire-related incidents. So this holiday season, showing your support for this organization is showing your support for the entire community. And I'm sure you know in your heart that donating to an organization like this one is just the right thing to do, especially this time of year. These men and women risk their lives for your safety, and I believe the least that we all can do is donate a few extra dollars each year. And over the past summer, I got to see just how these people do their jobs, and I got to see how important and hard they work for their community. Over the summer, I interned at a local news station, and if you guys might remember that, over the summer, we were in a state of emergency back in the state of Missouri because of the drought. And there were brush fires and grass fires everywhere. And during this internship, I was able to go out and see how the fire department dealt with these incidents and how they controlled the flames and protected people's houses and property from being damaged. And without these people working so hard, people's lives would have been devastated and their financial situation would have been terrible. So through that, I was able to see exactly how they worked and realized how important they were. So, maybe imagine that that's your scenario. You wake up one day and your backyard's on fire. It's tearing through your backyard, your neighbor's backyard, and seems to be making its way towards your home. In a situation like this, it might be comforting to know that you don't have to frantically look for a solution or panic, because the Lake Ozarks Fire District is available and will respond to scenarios like this. So instead of feeling helpless, you can find comfort in knowing that ultimately you will be safe. So, in conclusion, I hope that I've given you some information you didn't already know about the Lake Ozarks Fire District. There's no doubt that the organization is an important element to our community, and it does a large part to ensure my safety as well as yours. So knowing that they do their part, I now ask that you guys all do yours. I have a handout with information on how you can get in contact with the organization and ask questions about how you can help.